Greeting and welcome to the Intensive Success Growth. I'm your host, Nishant. Please give warm welcome, Yovy Daniel. Yovy Daniel is a podcast host, Alkira Media and Podcasting. Hi, Joey.
Hi, Nishant. Thank you. Thank you for talking about myself. Hello, everyone. My name is Yovy Daniels. Yes, I have a company. It's Alkiria Media Productions and Podcasting Services. Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Okay, let me start with this. Where were you? What happened? Who were you surrounded with that inspired you to do what you do today?
Oh, okay. Um, I started because I got laid off. I got laid off. I've been in TV production. So in the period of 5 years, I got laid off 3 times. So I felt that one, I was compelled of being a corporate employee. I wanted to know how entrepreneurs and business people do their job, how they get started. That was one. And then my experience as being Black, Latina, and a woman, pretty much in only one of those spaces, the only scene person. I thought that I needed to talk about this, and that's how the Joey D show started, and then later on my other podcast started too as well.
Okay, great. So, what are the top three reasons why do people fail?
Why do people fail? Um, Sometimes, well, number one, you get sometimes discouraged. You lose, you lose hope. You don't have a great support network too that motivates you, and consistency, lack of consistency and believing if you really want it. And yeah, those are my three options. Lack of hope, having a community or a support group, and sometimes just letting it go and giving up pretty soon.
What is your greatest failure story? What did you learn and how did you recover from it?
Well, especially with the layoff, it was I was in the industry for so many years, and it was my identity. And the biggest failure was I felt ashamed, and there was no reason to feel like that. At the beginning, you feel that something is wrong because then your coworkers, your friends. I started doing gig economy, but that's because also my family got sick, so I had to really kind of figure out something very quick in doing Uber and Lyft. I did that to kind of make quick money, and meanwhile I was kind of learning new skills with the whole digital marketing and podcasting. So one thing related to the other, I met a lot of people, and I felt like a failure, but it was a really a big lesson. It really was.
Okay. So, what are the top three success secrets that other can model from you?
What you can model is definitely any skill that you have. You can innovate yourself. You can transform yourself. You can start again all over again. It's never too late. Learn that from me. It's really never too late. Everybody's like, well, I didn't made it in my 20s, I didn't made it in my 30s. And it's like, you have this vision, and it's like your dream is your dream, and you can make that happen at any time.
Okay. So, what motivates you within?
What motivates me? The comments. When I decided to do podcasts, I decided not to ask no family, no friends. I just went directly to the public, and I said, okay, the public is gonna know if I'm good at this or not. And once I got that feedback and the comments saying, hey, oh my God, I love your podcast, I like what you do, I was like, wow, 900 people think that it is true. So that kept me going. The feedback, the comments, the reviews, that tells me that I was in the right track.
Okay, so great. What's your company motto?
I don't think I have a company motto, but my motto is, just continue doing, listen to yourself, listen to your gut, because I was told so many no's. Everybody was like, I don't think that's gonna work like that, and this and that. And I was like, you know what? I made the decision on my own that I'm gonna follow what I had in my heart to do. And life gave me the tools to figure it out. That's so that was the perk. And then I just had to execute, just start. And your first show is not going to be the greatest, but start, you plan, you learn. Everything is available, so YouTube University is good. Everything is good. Google helps everything.
Okay. Who is your ideal client?
My idol is, well, I want to say Oprah. That's how I started, Oprah, and everything that she did, everything that she, that's one of the people that I look out for. Yes.
Okay. Who is your ideal client?
My ideal client, I don't, is somebody that just maybe thinking about doing a podcast, or they just want some kind of mentorship, support, in believing and getting that first step going. That's the ideal client. Somebody that that has a business and they're like, okay, how do I do this for my business? And that's where I can help them, execute, help them allocate their business through social media and digital marketing, and where to put their advertising dollars.
Great. So how do you find your ideal client?
Through networking, social media, participating in other groups, in Facebook groups, you name it. There's so many organizations. Everything now is a Zoom meeting or Zoom gathering or Zoom happy hour. Just make yourself be seen, participate. LinkedIn is really good too at it. Here we are, thanks to LinkedIn.
Yes. How do you engage your ideal client?
By having empathy, because I was there too. We got to start somewhere, and just having the patience and understanding that, especially when you come from doing things in this way and then you're going to change it, people feel very afraid. And the best thing that I can be is say, hey, I understand how you feel.
Okay. How do you handle rejections?
Rejections is a new redirection, just like relationship. You're like, well, if it didn't work out, it's just next. Don't take it personal. I know it's hard. Sometimes we get like, oh my God, how this person, I am so good at this, why this? But just next opportunity. Next opportunity.
Yes. Right. So how do you deliver 5-star client experience?
Have I been given 5-star client experience? I don't know. As I said, some people really like what I do. They drop the reviews. So I think that when I deliver, I just recently actually was given a little shout out by Spotify with my best 5 shows. So that was really, really motivating. I even cried. It was so cool, because we know Spotify, Apple, all those other platforms, but it was really cool.
Okay. How do you convert your ideal client into brand ambassador?
I don't know. My ideal client must either like what I do, how I do my job. I'm very diligent. I believe in energy also. It has to flow. And I don't believe in, letting things be, but I'm not going to be bugging somebody to work with me either. I like organic connections. I like really also referrals. That's what.
Okay, great. How do you start your day?
with a prayer. With a prayer, I have to say, thank God. I open my eyes, I'm here, and then I look at my phone. So I'm not supposed to.
Okay. What are you grateful for today?
I just being here in your show, at your company, Nishant. Thank you for this opportunity. Yeah, it's the state of gratefulness. I've been practicing that for quite a while, and it makes a difference.
How young are you?
I know I like that question. Usually I'm not gonna say it, but when I'll say it because of you. I'm 48. I know. It's like those G's, but it's like
Okay. You are not 48-year young. You are 18. You are 18-year young with 30-year experience.
I know, right? My experience. I've been in the industry for quite a while, for more than almost 20 years. And yeah, that's who I am.
What's your plan to achieve your goal?
Persisting. Just keep on recording, pressing play. That's what they say, pressing play, connecting, writing those emails, inviting more people to my podcast. And I'm working on my website and really great stuff. Really great stuff.
How would you feel in case you don't achieve your goal?
It's a lesson. You learn something out of it. You know, there's nothing, you know, failure or losing. There's always an outcome of learning something for yourself, you know, and that's how I see it.
Once you have revenue generating idea, how would you convert? Yeah, how do you convince your significant others?
I saw that question. I'm like, I want to say that I'm very grateful that my partner supports what I'm doing. The revenue is not quite there yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it, and that's, you know, he's on board. As soon as my podcast comes through, he's on board totally.
Okay. Who is your living mentor and what is the impact?
Well, you said who I idolize, and my living mentor is the same person. Oh, Oprah. I have also Mr. Ray Dalio. Ray Dalio is really good too. So, yeah.
Okay. What did you learn from Oprah?
Hi. What did I learn about Oprah? Overcoming, because if you know her story, she overcome mental abuse, physical abuse, so, and believing in herself, self-love, you know, self-esteem, especially as a Black woman in the United States, and educating herself and reading a lot. Yes, reading a lot.
So, what is your favorite book and what did you learn from it?
Oh, my favorite book is called The Automatic Millionaire, which is by David Bach. I don't know if I'm gonna be able, but that's the book that really resonated, because he kind of really gave you a path of how you can, you know, create some kind of financial stability by getting your finances in order, buying real estate. Yes, that's the one.
Why being impactful is more important to you?
I read that one too. I don't know if I want to be impactful, but I know that the stories that I share in my podcast do cause an impact, but I want to be known that, oh, this is the lady that talks about these stories. Yes.
Okay. What do you want to remember for?
I want to be remembered by my kindness and empathy. Okay. That I always rooted for the underdog.
Okay. What would you like to say about your guest experience on this show?
Well, I'm going to speak about my guests, but I think they pretty much have a great time. Even if it's a first time meeting, it ends up in a high note. It ends up in a good note. And that's what I want to provide people comfort, and something that I want for myself, that you want to feel comfortable, safe in my space.
Thank you. So what is your final word?
Persistence.
Keep doing.
Persistence. I know that days that you stop, you go, you need a break, take a mental break, take a social media break, but continue doing what you want to do, what you want to see for yourself.
Thanks for sharing your wisdom with us. And I really appreciate your effort. Until the next time, all good wishes to you.
Okay, cool.